right on top. Alrighty. Whoop. Just have to get everything in place. That should do it. And I have my friend here to keep me informed. So let's see. Easter calendar from Gummiapan, Swedish company. I haven't opened it. I wanted to share that part with you. So let's see if we can get in here. I have been trying to avoid spoilers all day. I have 3 videos pinned that I need to watch when I have opened this. Today I open it on camera, but the following days I think I will open each of these pretties in the morning, so I know what's in it and I can start planning what to make with it. But today I wanted to do it all on camera. Ooh, a long one. 7 and 8. And for those, apparently this isn't common all over the world, but in Denmark at least, and I therefore assume Sweden, because we do follow the same holidays. Monday is a holiday, so we have that one off. So we start this one. These are kind of cute. If you can find something to cover up the numbers, I think they would even make good card fronts. It sounds like some of these have more than one die. I always chicken out on the Christmas one because it's so expensive, but I'm hoping this will give me the courage to buy one this year. I like surprises, but I don't like to pay for them myself. If someone gives me a surprise, I like it. Oh, beautiful frame. And there's this, I think it's a bee. Hope you can see that. Since what I'm looking at on my tablet is a bit delayed. So let's do something with these. If I sneeze in a minute, I'm sorry. My allergies are really getting to me. I still haven't decided on how I'm going to store these. But for now, putting the paper back in here. Good. And I have decided that I'll be using light spring colors for this. And I'll need a card base. Just gonna do a standard 6 one. And maybe I should cut this in white and then color it in. I think that'll be best. Let's see. And I'll be needing a bigger die cutting machine than that. Oh, I can fit them here. And it does have, oh, let's fold this first. It's easier to see the comparison. I was skeptical about getting this calendar because I'm not a Christian. I don't celebrate Easter. I do love spring, so I'm hoping that the things in this calendar will be as much spring as Easter related, but it's the size. Turn it around. And it can actually fit that way too. This is the European standard, so I figured it would match. So if I'm doing this in white, what would I be doing it in? That does depend on what I'm coloring with. Do I have a scrub with Neenah big enough? That should do it. And then I can do alcohol markers. That should do it. And then I can cut a few extras from Gummiapan's own cardstock. If I have a few scraps of that size, then I can lift it up. It's just a bit cheaper. That's too small. This one will do. Would like at least one more layer. I haven't doing anything. Mostly narrow straps, I think, so this one will have to do. There. Let's put you there. And this one I didn't need. All right. Let's see. Oh, two pieces. I just needed the one. This was Neenah. And since it cuts everything out, I can put a piece of tape on it. If I have one that's sticky. There we go. Put it here. And turning on the machine. Let's do this. Oh, it didn't cut completely. That's not good. And you need to let go. There you go. There. I have a little bit missing here. Hopefully I can fix that. Maybe not. Maybe not. They're going to need more help. Okay, so maybe I need to run it through twice. And there. Let's do that again. Oh, no, spin it the right way. There you have a look here. Oh, this one worked. That's good. And everything fell out. Free. go. And one last one. Let's see this. So now I just need to find somewhere where it's loose to get underneath. All right, maybe I should cut a new one. Let's try that. Could just have been bad luck. Try it like that. That looks better. That looks way better. Let's put that back. And this one. Maybe able to save that one. Then turn off the die cutting machine. Oh, someone is there. Hello, friend. Just playing around with my new dies from Gummiapan. And I am planning to color it with alcohol markers. So that's why there are two different kind of cardstocks here. There we go. And from the other side, like that. Goody. Can put this away. Put this away. That was this. Okay. These are going. Good. This one didn't cut too well, but that happens. So like that. So I will need some greens. Let's see. Some spring greens. Thinking over here, actually. GY 15.9. Why is it not in its place? 56. Oh. That was the darker one. And 59 there. Two of those. Those could be like bluish color. Stick BB. This one and whoop. And B1. Two. These big ones. Let's do some yellow. Good bright yellow. 45 and let's try these. And something underneath. So I'll color the table. Maybe it's a bit too much. Ooh. This is really sensitive. Nope. I guess I can't do that. Too bad. Okay, let's start with the blues. And the darker one. Actually, I think that's 82, 182. So they could actually be thistles, then they should be purple. But it can be hard to tell. Should have been the other way around. Okay. Not the best at flowers. Alright, so the darker one is 37. There. Stay. And that was this one. And then this one. Stay. Okay. There. This one. Keep into the few lines I have, guard lines. So then these, I didn't notice those. Let's do the greens and then look at them. It's these ones. Maybe I should switch to the lighter one. GY 170. That's this one. Really? 32. Oh, I'll explain that. Let's see, these, they cheat a lot. That's these two colors here. Oh, like that. So I always have to use my chart. And this time, this one should really be the darkest. Like that. out, and then this should be the lighter one. There's little. Okay. Maybe some pink. I'm not very good with pinks, but we'll try. Let's try these ones. Sorry. There. And 96. And according to the chart, 175. 157. This one should be the darker one. The thing about the pinks, they often are very bright until they dry out. Okay. Do need a little bit of blue up here. Now this can go on here in some form of, it could also be this way. Yeah, it could also be that way. Yes. Okay. I just have to stack them. It's just a wonderful, it's just such a wonderful word to just do something. Go. So very subtle, dear.
It was so much on purpose, including this sound.
Okay, I'm gonna try something different for gluing these because I can't remember which of the new British ladies. Bless you, dearie.
Thank you.
I learned this one from, but you can use the cutoff of a kitchen brush and silicone brush to apply glue to things. But I don't like it when you do something like that and the die cut moves. So I think if I put it here on here, it should move on me and shouldn't get glue on the other side. That's the theory anyway. So let's see. Okay, so we need some glue and and a piece of paper to put it on. And I'm blanking right now. Just take one of these. These are full stick post-it notes. So It's been a while since I used this, so it may be clogged. Oh yeah. Ow. Let's see if that's better. Maybe not. Need quite a bit for this technique, so let's see if this works. Okay, so now I should be able to take this off and glue it onto this. That worked pretty well. It'll take some papers to do it, but that's all right. To me, at least. There we go. Normally, I won't be gluing such big things. It's normally something like a sentiment I would do this to, but this was a good test piece, I think. So, like that. They got all over. And we need more glue, actually. And the glue should just come off and wash, maybe even peel off, like that. A bit too much glue. Lining up the intricate parts. There we go. And the ring. Okay. Goody. Another one bites the dust, but I don't care. Because this is working very nicely. So this one, that's the scary one. Because it's the nice one. So let's put down my full stick post-it. Put this on. There we go. Like so. And then glue. Do we have enough? Let's hope so. All over every little piece. Then get it off. Oh, carefully. This cardstock is a bit thinner than the backing pieces I've used. Be careful not to tear it, especially if it's still damp from coloring with alcohol. Like so. Oh, that worked brilliantly. Very brilliantly. There we go. And save the tape. Maybe not that piece. It wasn't sticking much anyway. like so. So now I have my element and my card. Now I need to decide where it should go, how it should go, what should go in the middle. That's worse. And move that out of the way. Do have some pre-made sentiments. About being awesome. Birthdays. 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 Not Neenah. Birthday things. That wasn't it, I guess. I may have to take a look at my stamps. And that, of course, is off camera, I'm sorry. This one has some not birthday specific sentiments, like small greeting, live life. I think those are the two that are. This one is more puns than anything else, also about age. Come on. Yeah, I think it'd be this one. And I actually like it slanted, but maybe I should do a matte on this. Just to fill in some of the space. Which color to do that? Maybe do a colored and then a white one. Maybe. How about a pink one? That's pretty close. And then I have a cheat sheet here for card measurements. Let's do wide border, so this has to be 9.5. Is that dark? Edge to cut. 9.5 by 14. There we go. Let's see. Maybe this was better. Few spots on that. Can't really do a matte more because this can tip more. So, and then the greeting will still fit in here. Yeah. I think that's it. That will mean maybe white heat embossing is best. That's going to be noisy, I'm sorry in advance. Let's see. White. This and this. So So if I put it here, then the sentiment will go. Ooh, if it wants to go. This will go in here. Just need to here. A little bit. There. Now it's straight. Back. Move this out of the way. Tiny bit of talcum. And we need to heat up this. Oh, things are falling down. I don't use this too often because it's so loud. Fix that. And I'll put it out of the frame as well. If it wants to play. Okay. You better turn down the sound now. Off. There we go. It is off. To those who turned down. Let's hang that up. Clean that off. Need my microfiber for that. Put away that. I always just put a bit of water on my microfiber cloth whenever I'm cleaning, and that's it. We can put the sentiment back. Put it in so I can read it. There we go. Put it in the pile of things to put on the list of things. Like this. Put the lid on this. And secure. Wooden spoon. Now the wooden spoon is supposedly better to put in your embossing powder because it's not static. That's the promise, at least I got. So maybe not a promise. Someone said that it was so on the internet. And I'm pretty sure the person believed that it was true. So like that. This is a bit plain. But then again, I'm making 8 cards in 8 days, then maybe they need to be. I think I like it best this way. I have doggy hairs everywhere. So like that. Should I mount this flat, maybe? It's a bit warped from my heating, but I did heat from both sides. Trying to get it not to warp. I think it's just going to do it flat. Let's see if this wants to work now. Oh, did I get a booger in here again? Not as big or as solid as the last one I picked out of here, but enough to be a nuisance. This one doesn't give in the same way the little one does. So maybe this will be the solution. Like I said, it's been a while since I used this glue. Paper. But this video was not supposed to be about my glue bottle. Someone's always hoarding the spotlight, right? There we go. I think that'll do it. Maybe. Let's try. Comes out pretty clean. Let's try that again then. Better. And then put it right side up. The right amount of spacing on every side. That's always a challenge. That's it. Here. And then this maybe some dots over here, but that'll be the very last thing I do because then I can put it away. Now this is very nice and stable for putting glue on, and I don't need to cover it in the same way as when I layered it up. That is a blessing. Let's check. I only have my old tweezers here because I've been making things for the wedding on the couch. So that's where the good tweezers are. There we go. See, if I put the dots on beforehand, it's just going to be messy. Now I can press it in nice and firm. Take the excess glue out. If there's any more. Bit here. That's it. There we go. And some dots. What would be nice? What would be nice? White maybe? These are cold, unfortunately. That might give me trouble. Down. And then tap it a bit. That is supposedly something that should flatten them out. I don't always have a huge amount of success with that, but yeah, that's it. Hooray! Now it is time for me to go see what other people made. And let this dry overnight so I can clean up and be ready for tomorrow, same time. And then we'll be opening the chicken. This in here. I have to remember to make this list as soon as I turn off the video, because otherwise I'll forget. Okay. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow, forhåbentlig, på gensyn.